forward, and Van der Haar will then take the outside gate. Light switched on. Our Van der Haar takes the number 9 stall. Any Rhythm alongside it in 8, and they're set to go first on the program. Off they go. Any Rhythm, Dr. Dazzle, both away quickly from Streak, and out okay was Van der Haar near the outside. In behind those, Kilkea and Coronation Jubilee. Feliz Navidad is coming across, followed by Wage, and closest to the middle of the course at the moment, Amalfi Drive. Heading to the 800 metres, Van der Haar found the outside rail just in front of the grey Any Rhythm. Dr. Dazzle is up to third. They're followed by Amalfi Drive out in the middle, and Wage just inside it. Feliz Navidad is just off the pace, and so too is Streak, followed by Coronation Jubilee, and Kilkea is last of the pack. Coming towards the 400 metres, Van der Haar and Any Rhythm are the two leaders, with Dr. Dazzle. Wage a little wider out, coming at them. Amalfi Drive under pressure. Kilkea is getting a run inside it, and then Feliz Navidad. Streak is a good way back under pressure. Nearing the 200 metres now. Van der Haar under the whip. Any Rhythm claiming it now. Then Dr. Dazzle. Kilkea is starting to come home well. Any Rhythm and Van der Haar are the leaders. 100 metres to go. Any Rhythm ahead to Van der Haar. Any Rhythm starting to pull out a bit too much, and Any Rhythm beat Van der Haar. Feliz Navidad 2 lengths away, got up for third from Dr. Dazzle. Kilkea, who just weakened on the run the last bit. Then Coronation Jubilee. Wage was next. Streak never came into it, and Amalfi Drive was last to greet the judge in the first event. Time. Prince Benbara in the red comes up. Cloister. Real Jester locked away. That's him on the screen, Real Jester at the moment. Those dark blue colours. Mondevert is set, and now we await Testarossa, who will take the outside gate, and Charm Seen Land, one of 3 in it from the Hayes team. They come up together, and they're all locked away. Set the break. Testarossa just locked away now, and the favourite is set, so they're all in. Maribyrnong plate. Cloister getting a bit edgy, shifting around in the gates there. An attendant is with her. Off they go. Testarossa began well, so did Charm Seen Land. Real Jester began okay towards the outside there, and they're all going to come to the grandstand side. Mondevert dropping in behind them early. Big Tide is showing pace with Irish Janty coming across over near the outside. Geiger Wonder got a little check there. Prince Benbara in the red is the one coming down closest to the middle of the course. Now it's Testarossa near the outside rail. Real Jester going up to join it. Big Tide and the gold cap is running third. Just behind those is Irish Janty in the yellow blinkers, followed by Gotham Ruler, and the red blinkers a bit wider out. Just behind these horses then in the field, Big Tide is under pressure. Then Walk the Wild Side running on fairly well, but Testarossa and Real Jester have broken away from Walk the Wild Side at the 200 metres. Testarossa out near the rail in front of Real Jester, doing better than Testarossa now. Testarossa drawing away from Real Jester, Walk the Wild Side, and Testarossa's going to make it 2 out of 2, and Testarossa wins it well from Real Jester, Walk the Wild Side third, and then Charm Seen Land. So Peter Hayes second, third and fourth. Back behind them, Prince Benbara, Cloister, and they were followed further back in the field by Irish Janty, Big Tide, Gotham Ruler, and Geiger Wonder, one of the last to greet the judge. Run a bit of time here, these 2-year-olds, 56.6. That is with an assisting wind. Yeah, Mondevert, what's happened? It hasn't completed the course. Number 1, Mondevert's been pulled up near the 500 metre mark. All Testarossa in the run home. Numbers are 2, 10 and 11. Testarossa, heavily supported, led virtually all the way. Real Jester tried hard to go with the Testarossa, but he was travelling by far the better a long way from home, and he's drawn on for a comfortable win, 56.
And the line looks set. The G.A. Eastman to handicap. Served on the committee here at the AJC for many years, Mr. Jeff Eastman. They're set now. They're racing. Blazing Jester didn't jump all that quickly from near the inside, and Chosen Valor from a wide alley flew and leads about 2 lengths, settling down on Blazing Jester, going fast now. Major Point third, a Quiver fourth, then Majestically. Stage Play and Tundra Crossing, Foolish Things and 2 Vanilla Bean and Manitoba. Denmark second last, and last of all is In the Flesh. They gallop down past the 600 marker, and Chosen Valor across onto the rails. A length on the hot pot, Blazing Jester, 3 lengths to Major Point. Similar margin then coming, a Quiver on the outside from Majestically, Foolish Things and Stage Play, and Vanilla Bean going very wide as they straighten up, and Blazing Jester's out after Chosen Valor, and quickly the favourite hits the lead into the 250. It's Blazing Jester about 3/4, now a length on Chosen Valor, 3 a Quiver, Majestically battling on. This favourite hasn't got a lot left. Blazing Jester, Chosen Valor is coming back on the inside, and a Quiver making ground, and so's Majestically. Chosen Valor hits the front. Chosen Valor from a Quiver, Majestically, or the favourite Blazing Jester, who stopped to a walk, and then Manitoba, Stage Play, Foolish Things, Vanilla Bean, Denmark, Major Point, In the Flesh, and Tundra Crossing last.
Now, Labiel took the outside gate next to Megastar and Atty, and they look set. All in, light flashing away, 2,000 metres. On their journey, Alburami out okay towards the inside, will steady early and Quiet Style led in the early part from Vesti over on the rails. Alinda and Risky out wide on the improves. Aquita is just behind the leading 4 early from the Bartered Bride. Shiosaki Fuss. Atty is next on the outside from Alburami. Megastar caught wide on the improve, and then Madonna. Alfred still settling with 3 behind us. Spectrum, Labiel and No Mystery 2 lengths last by the 1,600 metres, and Risky bowled along at the head of affairs about 2 lengths in front of Zalinda. Vesti is running third on the inside, and the Bartered Bride moving up but caught wide, 1,400 to go. Wonder Quiet Style settling 5th in the green with the white cap, and 1 Megastar, and then Shiosaki followed by Zaquita. Next Atty travelling deep, about 1.5 behind them. Fuss 3 deep around Madonna and Alburami on the fence. Wonder Spectrum, 1 further back Alfred's Jewel, 1 to Labiel, and No Mystery last of all when they hit to the 1,000 metres. And the Bartered Bride moved up on the outside and put the neck clear from Risky. 1.5 away is Zalinda third on the inside of Atty, going up on the outside, and the checkered cap. Wonder Vesti tucked away 5th on the rails, and then Megastar, Quiet Style. Next Shiosaki a half length away on the fence. Fuss out wide. Zaquita's losing ground pretty rapidly there, going past the 800 metres. Alburami's got up inside her on the inside, and then Madonna. Spectrum coming out wide. Back behind them, No Mystery, Labiel, and Alfred's Jewel is last in a fairly bunched field at the 600. And Risky just the leader. Atty's been working hard all the while. Goes up 3 deep. The Bartered Bride in the centre. Vesti is just behind them on the inside, and the white cap from Shiosaki. Zalinda needing it out. Got shuttered in there again by Megastar. Then Alfred's Jewel running up near the inside, and the blue cap. Vesti got through on the inside and shot to the lead at the 300 metres. Alburami's chasing a home there, and Alfred's Jewel is running into a pocket. Here comes Labiel with a big burst on the outside. Vesti the leader, but Labiel is charging home. Vesti tackled by Labiel, 100 to go. It's Labiel going home the better, and Labiel draws away to beat Vesti by about 2 lengths. Alburami third, Alfred's Jewel unlucky fourth, and then Shiosaki. Fuss, Quiet Style, Spectrum never came into it out wider. Next Madonna, and then Zaquita, who got a check before the turn, I think. Back behind her was No Mystery. The Bartered Bride a good way back in company with Risky, and then Zalinda, Atty and Megastar, one of the last to greet the judge. 10-9 in a photo. Labiel storming home on the
Around the outside, Nothing But Gold, followed further back by Cambo. Then Mutiara, and 1 length last of all, Quick and Easy. Nothing But Gold at the 800, having a crack at Happy Cracker, and they show out by 2.5 to Cross, getting a nice run. 2.5 further back in 4th place in Cambo, Mutiara hard ridden, and Quick and Easy the inside. At the 600, coming around the turn for home, and it's Happy Cracker on the inside. Oh, Nothing But Gold's run off the track, or tried to. He's dragged it back on the near side rein and got it down again to come in and join Happy Cracker as they straighten. It's racing very greenly, Nothing But Gold, and Cross's rider said, I'm not having anything of this, and he moved well clear of it and out wide, and is now putting in a big thundering finish down to the 200. Happy Cracker grabbed on the outside by Cross. Cross draws a half in front of Happy Cracker. Then Mutiara starting to extend in the closing part, but it's Cross in front. He's getting leg weary into this strong headwind. Happy Cracker comes back, but just failed. And Cross got there, a nose on the line to second Happy Cracker. About 5 or 6 away third Mutiara, Ucambo, the very erratic Nothing But Gold, and last in was Quick and Easy.
1,000 metres set aside for 2-year-old fillies. I'll soon be off. Oh no, Secret Heart edgy. Racing this time, and missing the start by 2 or 3 lengths was Turtle Beach, and away very well Superbank. Evangeline's going to lead it narrowly. Excitant in third spot from Secret Heart, going up quickly on the outside from Bisca's off. Shereel is second last and tacking onto the field after a slow jump, Turtle Beach. 700 left to go, and Evangeline is the leader, about a half length or so now on Superbank, and Secret Heart is going up to make a line of 3 with 500 to go. 2 lengths the favourite, Excitant, parked on the inside of Bisca's off. 2.5 Shereel, and again dropping off another 4 lengths away Turtle Beach. They're homeward bound and past the 400. Evangeline from Superbank and the Secret Heart. Dan Beasley looking for the way through on Excitant. No room at the moment. Shereel putting in a sprint, and Bisca's off on the outside. Now Excitant sees daylight, goes after Evangeline, and quickly the favourites hitting the bit. And as they race to the 100, Excitant runs after Evangeline, is doing better, clear of on the outside, battling on Shereel, but it's Excitant, hands and heels by Danny Beasley, and Excitant wins the money from Evangeline. Third home was Shereel, followed in by Bisca's off, Turtle Beach, Superbank, and last of all was Secret Heart.
In company with Boulter, and going up then is Bridal Man between them. Oregon Star dropping in next to last is Enjoyment, and New Kingston last at the post the first time, and Might and Power just comfortably leading. Cassidy leaning against him, and he swings out of the straight at just a reasonable gallop early. Might and Power in front. Bridal Man is second, 3/4 away. Boulter trapped out a little, is going to improve to sit up outside the champion. About a length and a half then to Oregon Star and Enjoyment racing together, and 2 or 3 lengths to New Kingston. But going past the 2,000 metre mark now, and Cassidy on Might and Power allowed to control it. Let a half a length to Boulter, who's content to sit up there second on the outside. A length and a half to Bridal Man third, and 1 to Oregon Star in fourth placing. Then Enjoyment over on the inside, and last of all is New Kingston when they went past the 1,800 metres. And the leader is Might and Power, carving out comfortable fractions at this stage. He leads by a length to Boulter. A length and a half away is Bridal Man third on the inside, and Oregon Star is fourth. One behind them is Enjoyment, and a neck away to New Kingston on the outside. And Cassidy, as you might think, he's going to control the race completely, and at the 1,400 metres he hasn't extended on Might and Power, and he leads by about a length to Boulter. Bridal Man is a length away third, and a neck away then Oregon Star on the outside. Enjoyment a length and a half away with New Kingston at the back of the field. Now they're heading to the 1,200 metres, and Might and Power at just a track gallop, 3/4 of a length clear. Boulter is second. Bridal Man on the fence is third. A neck to Oregon Star in fourth placing. 1.5 behind those in the field then is Enjoyment on the inside, and New Kingston is last of all. 1,000 metres to go, and it's been Might and Power controlling it all the way, a half length in front of Boulter. Might and Power cruising down the side of the course with Bridal Man tucked in behind him, and then Oregon Star on the outside. New Kingston has gone up to second last, and Enjoyment on the inside. They're nearing the turn now. When will Cassidy release the brakes on the great champ? It's Might and Power, just the leader. Hasn't let him go as he comes to the 600 metres. Just in front of Boulter now, and Oregon Star coming out 3 wide. Whip starting to flail behind the champ as the idol of Australian racing turns the corner. It's Might and Power, the leader, just wobbling a little bit off the fence. A run on the inside for Bridal Man, but at the 400 metres now, and Might and Power is the leader. Cassidy now starts to give him a little dig in the ribs, and away he goes at the 300. Here comes the great champion, Might and Power. 3 lengths clear now from Oregon Star, trying hard, and then Boulter and Bridal Man. But the idol of Australian racing, Might and Power, let go in the last 150, and away he goes, the champ. The great champ, Might and Power, wins it well by about 6 or 7. Second is Oregon Star from Boulter, Bridal Man, Enjoyment, and New Kingston. Jimmy Cassidy just letting...
At the same time, he did what he had to do, and yet he's just one of these horses that I think whatever you paid to get in the gate today, I think we'll be remembering him for a long, long time.
Well, the other 6
placing Umansky. In third placing the roughie Stella, over on the outside Stella Maris, and on its inside the fancied runner More Action. About 3 lengths further back to Dudcheck racing outside of Court Ruller, and they're picking them up. So they go by the 1400 metre mark, and Limber Up shows the way by about 3 or 4 lengths, getting away now from in second placing Umansky. More Action third on the inside of Stella Maris, and 2 lengths away Dudcheck racing on the outside of Court Ruller. This leading More Action, fourth Stella Maris, and fifth 2 lengths away then on the inside Court Ruller, and over on the outside last of all is Dudcheck. Still has a very big break as they go to the 800. This leader is going along nicely for the moment. Limber Up by about 6 or 7. Now Umansky shaken up third.
Correct weights there. Weights right on the Queen Elizabeth for the numbers 136.
Around the turn they race now down to the 600. Limber Up still 6 in front. Second placing over on the inside, battling up on the rail is More Action, with it Umansky, then Stella Maris, and they were followed by Dudcheck and Court Ruller. Around the turn 400 out, Limber Up by 4. Second placing More Action. Umansky's under pressure. Stella Maris to the outside is still there. Then Court Ruller. Dudcheck is last of all, but More Action cuts loose inside the 250. Races up and sweeps to the lead. Second placing Limber Up, then Dudcheck running on. Umansky's only whacking away at the one bat, and they were followed by Court Ruller and Stella Maris. The roughie drops out, but it's soft soda this for More Action. More Action goes home to win, and win easily by about 6 to 7 lengths, I'd guess. Second placing Limber Up, third placing Dudcheck, then Court Ruller, followed by Umansky, and the last one in was Stella Maris.
Still even money?
Well done.
Thanks.
Lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, for many of you that have just been watching the big screen, we've actually been talking here with Nick Moritis in the middle of the press conference here as to whether or not the mighty Might and Power will head to Japan. It's still very much up in the air, but from all Australians' point of view, we're keeping our fingers crossed.
Moranti is midfield, closely attended there by Salerno. Second last Calambra, and 2.5 to the only mare in the field, Mystical Dream, the other horses being Geldings. They're stringing out now down the back of the track, going towards the 1200 marker, and Star Marks for Grand Cooksley leads a length and 3/4 on Ears Ronnie. A length and a half third is Shot in the Dark. 3/4 then to Sporting on the outside, and about a length and a half Moranti parked on the inside of Salerno. Second last Calambra, and 3/4 to a length Mystical Dream. Around about 10 lengths would cover the field as they race onto the High Street side and go towards the 850 crossing. No change in the order whatsoever, and Star Marks lopes along about a length clear on the Gosford trained Ears Ronnie. 2.5 Shot in the Dark on the inside of Sporting. Mystical Dreams rider starting to work her around the outside of Salerno and Moranti, and a couple of lengths to Calamba. They race onto the 600 marker, and Star Marks quickens up fractionally. The break on Ears Ronnie a length. Mystical Dream 1.5 third, followed in the centre by Sporting. Shot in the Dark the inside. Carmody calling upon Salerno. It's going to the extreme outside from Moranti, and still 3 lengths Calamba. Entering the straight and on top of the rise, and Ears Ronnie got past Star Marks, who surrendered rather quickly. Shot in the Dark getting into the clear. Salerno's grinding away, and then Sporting followed by Mystical Dream. Oh, Sporting in bad trouble, dropped back and hampered Mystical Dream, and Ears Ronnie got away from Shot in the Dark and Salerno, and Ears Ronnie in no danger of defeat. Brian York aboard, and Ears Ronnie for the money. Ears Ronnie from a very tight finish between Salerno and Shot in the Dark, followed by Star Marks, Mystical Dream, Moranti. Oh, the boys going past the post on...
Blackbean about to come up. Now they're all in. Locked away. Light flashing away at the 1400. Off they go. All Attack began okay towards the inside. In fact, a beautiful line, which is now being split by the favourite, Jumalik, who ran to the lead. Kenzine up to second. All Attack settling a handier third from Benazee. General Feelgood is just behind him, and they're being followed by Shining Buccaneer, who's going forward out wider. Then Blackbean, Happy Paint, and Stuntman last of all. At the 1,000 metres, and Jumalik the leader by a length to Kenzine, a length to Shining Buccaneer, third outside All Attack. One Benazee running fifth, and about 2 lengths to Blackbean over on the outside. outside, racing 3 deep. Happy Paint the centre, General Feelgood on the rail, and a length to Stuntman, 700 metres to go. And the favourite in top weight, Jumalik, the leader, a half length on Kenzine. Shining Buccaneer the outside. All Attack over on the fences, fourth, followed by Benazee. General Feelgood following All Attack into the race over on the rails. Black Bean's been wide most of the way. Happy Paint and Stuntman is last in a pretty bunch field when they corner. And Jumalik just the leader from Kenzine on the outside. 2 lengths to All Attack, Benazee. Black Bean running on Feely, and then General Feelgood. Shining Buccaneers dropped out to last. Jumalik at the 300 led Kenzine. Black Bean is starting to run on very well, and then came All Attack, but Black Bean went straight past Jumalik. Kenzine battling on, and then came General Feelgood and Happy Paint, but Black Bean is racing away from them. And Black Bean and Brett Preble. It's Brett again. Black Bean beats Kenzine second. General Feelgood got up and grabbed third. Either Jumalik or Happy Paint were next in, and then All Attack and Stuntman. Long break to Benazee. You're good if you can work him out. And Shining Buccaneer last of all. Well, that was a most dominant performance.
Funster out wide was one of the best to begin from lead on, and pushing through now is All the King's Men, and with it too was a spade from further back President Jake Gregadell. G Nobility beaten for early speed is 3 lengths away and setting himself a bit of a task early, and Funster has worked across to be the leader. No, can't get quite to the rail. All the King's Men pushes up on her inside, and they're on level pegging now. A length of spade close handy, so Nobility set himself a task, giving away a good start. Gregadell to fourth, lead on, Nobility easing to the outer, and back on the inside President Jake, but now there's only 3 lengths first to last as they bunch right up. All the King's Men, the southeast, and the leads around the home turn to the 400. A half to Funster. In third placing, a spade is close enough. They were followed by Gregadell. Nobility now starts to join in. Further back, lead on, and then President Jake. All the King's Men headed by Funster at the 200 metre mark. A spade comes after her, and then Nobility down the outside. It's Funster the leader. Here's a spade coming at it. Funster at a spade, and then Nobility. Funster a spade, and Nobility a spade. Nobility, Nobility a spade. The good things in Nobility. Got there ahead on the line of spade. Funster not far away third. Then All the King's Men followed by Gregadell, Jake, President Jake, and last in was lead on.
W.J. McFadden handicap. I'll soon go. They're racing. Beautiful start. Hard to find an early leader. Sir Anthony wide out, going up quickly. Butkus looking for the lead, and Punt not far away and settling at the end of 200. Butkus to lead from Punt and Sir Anthony, then Dream Breeze, followed by Inga. Greenback's Top Shot, Oliphant, 2 lengths to Rent a Crowd. Onto the course proper they travel, going along past the 1100 metres. Plenty of speed on here, and Butkus in front from Sir Anthony. Carmody trying to ease back on Sir Anthony. They've got a break of 4 lengths on Punt, a length and a half further off is Inga, followed by third, Dream Breeze. Top Shot racing a bit wide, and then comes on the inside rail Greenbacks from Olive, and 2 lengths to Rent a Crowd. Racing in this order down towards the 700 marker, and Butkus leads the way, 3/4 of a length on Inga. Sir Anthony's back into third spot around Dream Breeze. Top Shot wider out, a length to Punt, 2 to Greenbacks, nearly 1 to Olive, and 1.5 to Rent a Crowd. This is the order as they swing around the home corner, and Butkus has been in front from the word go. And railing nicely, Butkus straightens up about a length on Inga. Sir Anthony third, Dream Breeze the inside. Greenbacks looking to get clear. Then Olive punts under the whip, followed by Rent a Crowd, and Top Shot hanging out badly. It's Butkus in front of the 200. Greenbacks into the clear, and Sir Anthony, here he comes. Sir Anthony went swoosh and quickly takes the lead. Butkus and Greenbacks followed by Inga and Rent a Crowd, but Sir Anthony's going to win it well. Sir Anthony goes to the post to beat Greenbacks, Butkus, Inga and Rent a Crowd. Olive next, Dream Breeze, followed by Punt, and Absolute was Top Shot.
And Londolese is going to be the last to move in on the outside of the 14 runners. Favourite Bazile Bay drawn down on the inside. Jim Cassidy on board, having already steered Might and Power. Off they go, and a beautiful start too, with Bazile Bay first out ahead of Irish Air. Umrum began fast, and there's Londolese going forward early from Sir Boom. Mushtak settling sixth on the inside, followed by Buster Jones, and back behind him is Pursuits, and then Zapur. A good way back in the field then is Corporate James. Iron Horse caught about 3 or 4 wide from Pleasure Giver, and Blazing Steel last of all by the 1200 metres. And the leader is Bazile Bay, 2 lengths in front of Londolese. Irish Air a length and a half away third on the inside ahead, Sir Boom. 3 lengths Umrum, who's running 4th or so, 5th on the outside of Mushtak, a length and a half Buster Jones. Rustic Dream next, a length and a half Zapur. A good way back in the field then is Pursuits on the inside, followed by Corporate James. Iron Horse still tracking out wide. Blazing Steel towards the end of the field is second last for home, and Pleasure Giver. But Bazile Bay had broken clear of the pack before the bend. He's put about 3 lengths on them now. Sir Boom and Londolese sharing second and third from Irish Air. Then came Umrum. Back behind those, Buster Jones pulled to the outside, and Rustic Dream coming wider when they balance for the run in now. And by the 500 metres, in Bazile Bay about 3 lengths in front of Londolese, followed by Irish Air, and now Buster Jones is starting to come home well down the outside, and Mushtak on the fence at the 300, and Bazile Bay with a good lead. Cassidy pulled the whip. He's about 4 or 5 lengths in front of Buster Jones. Mushtak down on the inside, and then came Zapur, but Bazile Bay is full of running. 100 metres to go. Rolls back to the inside, but he's 4 in front. Buster Jones trying hard, but Bazile Bay, a star in the making, beats Buster Jones by 3 lengths. Pursuits grab third, I'd say, from Irish Air, Umrum, Mushtak and Rustic Dream. Just behind those, Zapur, Blazing Steel and Corporate James. They were trailed further back in the field then by Sir Boom, Londolese, Pleasure Giver, and Iron Horse is a bad last. Oh, he's run stunning time, which is just...
Set.
Waits right, correct weights there now for the Emirates Stakes.
Corner Breeze, who has missed it by about a length or so, and the other one, Festival Fair at good odds, came out running to lead. Powers Hope was second. Third placing on the outside, Skimmer. The inside, Dame Win Venture. 1.5 further back, Showy, outside of Princess LaRue. A length and a quarter to Trialpin, and about a length and a quarter last of all is Corner Breeze. On the corner at the 1200 metre turn now, and the leader was Festival Fair. There's no pace on it. It's a half in front. Second placing and held together, working against the rider, Powers Hope. 2 lengths to Dame Win Venture. Skimmer's restrained and is throwing the head about. There's still no speed on at the 1,000. Princess LaRue on the inside. Showy takes off around them when they were dawdling. Trialpin second last, and 2 to Corner Breeze. Festival Fair just quickened slightly. Leads down to the 800 by 3/4, Powers Hope. 2 lengths Dame Win Venture, joined by Showy. 1.25 away, Trialpin working into it from Skimmer. They're sprinting up now. Then came Princess LaRue, and they've dropped the other galloper off Corner Breeze on the 600 metre turn. And the leader was still Festival Fair, running a cheeky race. A half in front of Powers Hope. Dame Win Venture on the inside. Wider out Trialpin, Showy between them from Skimmer. Festival Fair's run off the track on the home turn, taken Powers Hope very wide, and you could drive a Mack truck through now. And Dame Win Venture slipped through with Showy. Princess LaRue getting up on the inside. Skimmer joins in. Festival Fair drifting back. Powers Hope, Trialpin and Corner Breeze. Dame Win Venture the leader. Showy comes after her. Princess LaRue behind them, but it's Dame Win Venture. She's kicking clear, and Dame Inventure does it nicely. A length and a quarter. Second, Princess LaRue. Now, I'm not sure about third. Wide Out Powers Hope, but inside of a skimmer. Very close between that pair from Trialp and Showy. Festival Fair, who didn't handle the home turn, and Corner Breeze had a good look at them all the way through.
From Mrs. Burke also, the wife of the chairman of the VRC, Mr. David Burke, presenting that trophy. Your Highness and all your entourage, thank you very much for spending with us another.
Harvest, not far away, Potomac's Boy, then Blue Ballad. About 2.5 lengths to Paramin and Sengigi Beach, and 3 or 4 to Genioso. Coming down to the 850 and Go Again as the leader, about a neck to a half length or so on the Port Macquarie trained Kayla's Boy. Gazali is making a line of 3 from Blue Ballad and then Potomac's Boy. A length further back is Proud Harvest, getting astern a little now, followed by Paramin, who's racing over on the inside of Sengigi Beach, and 3 to Genioso. 550 out and Go Again got away from Kayla's Boy and Gazali. Blue Ballad fourth, then Sengigi Beach, closely followed by Potomac's Boy as they round the corner, and Sengigi Beach is going to be the widest as they straighten up now, and setting sail for the judge, and here the leader is Go Again, and the rider nursing on Go Again. It's about a half to 3/4 of a length. Kayla's Boy's dropped off, Blue Ballad's into the clear, then Proud Harvest, Sengigi Beach anchored by the big weight, but Go Again for little Len Beasley, a length and a half. Blue Ballad, Proud Harvest in the third spot, but he asks Go Again for the big effort, and the horse responds, and Go Again. If you've taken the shorts, no worries. Go Again beat Blue Ballad and Proud Harvest, followed home then by Param in a break, then Potomac's Boy, Sengigi Beach, and then Genioso, Gazali and Kayla's Boy ran last.
To bounce out ahead of Gullible, who's quickly to second. Mr. Machiavelli around to third. From Dry Humour, half a length away fourth, and then Inauguration, Steel Phoenix, Zoe Regal. Towards the end of the field, Sari Club, and a couple of lengths to Strident, who whipped the field in by 2 or 3 lengths. Mr. Machiavelli speeding to the front now as they go to the 1,000. Leads by 2 lengths. Raptor is second. 2 lengths Gullible outside Inauguration. 1 Dry Humour, 5th outside Zoe Regal. 2 lengths Sari Club. Then Steel Phoenix and 2 lengths to Strident at the back of the field for Jim Cassidy at the 800. And Mr. Machiavelli, the leader, about a length in front. Raptor is second, 2 lengths Inauguration. Gullible fourth, the outside from Dry Humour. Then Zoe Regal over on the rails. Next is Sari Club, followed by Steel Phoenix, and still Strident last of all when they come around the home turn. Mr. Machiavelli, the leader, they swing off the rails. Raptor goes up fast on the outside to head it now, and they break about 4 lengths in front of Inauguration. Gullible is under pressure. Strident still well back in the green colours. Raptor at the 300 metres has the better of Mr. Machiavelli. Here's Gullible trying hard. Zoe Regal's running on fairly. Strident is hitting top gear. Raptor at the 200, the leader, but he's flat. Zoe Regal's coming at him, and now Strident is chiming in on the outside. Raptor tackled by Strident. It's Cassidy again, and Strident, the favourite, goes on to win by a length to Raptor. Zoe Regal third. Then Mr. Machiavelli. Steel Phoenix trailed in by Gullible, Inauguration, Sari Club, and Dry Humour last of all. What do they say? When you're hot, you're hot.
The home turn, Listen to Effendi leads by a half. Torlena's cruised up to be second. 2 Mr. Sands, 1.5. What a Genius. Flapjack's Dominique Charm, Wing Sing, they're going keenly. Under the pressure, Balmer half, followed by Beyond Fear, Albert Park and Calgary Road last for home. 4:20 out, and Listen to Effendi claimed by Torlena. And Mr. Sands was third. What a Genius force. Flapjack's down the centre, then Dominique Charm both running on fairly. Wing Sing switches back to near the rail. Torlena's under pressure. Listen to Effendi skipped away at the 200. Mr. Sands is second, and Torlena out wide. Then Flapjacks and What a Genius. Here's Mr. Sands coming at Listen to Effendi. Mr. Sands picks up Listen to Effendi, and Mr. Sands takes the prize. Listen to Effendi may have held on for second, just ahead of Torlena. Flapjacks Beyond Fear out wide. Calgary Road, Wing Sing never fired a shot today. Balmaha, What a Genius, Dominique Charm, and last in Albert Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, Village Roadshow is very proud to sponsor a race on this Flemington, world-famous Flemington racecourse. I congratulate the owner, Kate Tour. I congratulate the trainer and the jockey for a fine ride, Jim Cassidy. I wish them all the best in the future of the racing. It was a great race, and I thank you very much. Now, Kate, I'll present you with the... Kate,
Thank you, Mr. Kirby.
that's your winning trophy, Kate.
Oh, thank you very much for this trophy. And I'd like to thank you for your sponsorship and thank my trainer, Russell Cameron, for a splendid effort with Strident, and, of course, Jim Cassidy for his effort on the horse, and to the staff of the stable in Adelaide and Melbourne, my sincere thanks for their attention to Strident. Thank you.
Right. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you. Oh,
Where's Jim?
he's just behind you there.
Ah, Jim. Fine ride, Jim.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, members of your committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much to the VRC, a wonderful carnival. They do it the best. To the sponsors, Village Roadshow, I'd like to thank them very much for their sponsorship. A great little trophy. To the Connections and Russell Cameron, thank you very much for the opportunity. Always a pleasure to ride for Russell. Thank you very much.
Kate, let me present this to you. You're accepting this on behalf of the trainer.
Yes,
Yes, and he's done a great job. Thanks, Kate.
thank you. I'm sure Russell will be very pleased and be very thankful to receive this trophy. And he would also, I'm sure, like to say thank you for the sponsorship, and thank you to Jim Cassidy and his staff for their efforts with Strident. Thank you.
Thank you. Village Roadshow will be sponsoring a race next year. Thank you.
Like new things to do, we like big skies of blue, we do.
Enjoy the Gold Coast's best theme parks with the 3-park Super Pass. Visit Warner Brothers Movie World with all its sensational attractions. At SeaWorld, be blown away by Pirates, the new 3D adventure, and race your mates on the new Super 8 Aqua Racer at Wet n Wild Water World. It's super value for a Super Pass, so contact your Queensland Government Travel Centre or RACV office now.
Roadshow, race 7. Off they go. Not a bad start too, and Raptor the first to bounce out ahead of Gullible, who's quickly to second. Mr. Machiavelli around to third. From Dry Humour half a length away fourth, and then Inauguration, Steel Phoenix, Zoe Regal. Towards the end of the field, Sari Club, and a couple of lengths to Strident, who whipped the field in by 2 or 3 lengths. Mr. Machiavelli speeding to the front now as they go to the 1,000. Leads by 2 lengths. Raptor is second, 2 lengths Gullible outside Inauguration. 1 Dry Humour, 5th outside Zoe Regal, 2 lengths Sari Club. Then Steel Phoenix and 2 lengths to Strident at the back of the field for Jim Cassidy at the 800. And Mr. Machiavelli, the leader, about a length in front. Raptor is second, 2 lengths Inauguration. Gullible fourth, the outside from Dry Humour. Then Zoe Regal over on the rails. Next is Sari Club, followed by Steel Phoenix, and still Strident last of all when they come around the home turn. Mr. Machiavelli, the leader, they swing off the rails. Raptor goes up fast on the outside to head it now, and they break about 4 lengths in front of Inauguration. Gullible is under pressure. Strident still well back in the green colours. Raptor at the 300 metres has the better of Mr. Machiavelli. Here's Gullible trying hard. Zoe Regal's running on fairly. Strident is hitting top gear. Raptor at the 200, the leader, but he's flat. Zoe Regal's coming at him, and now Strident is chiming in on the outside. Raptor tackled by Strident. It's Cassidy again, and Strident, the favourite, goes on to win by a length to Raptor. Zoe Regal third. Then Mr. Machiavelli. Steel Phoenix trailed in by Gullible, Inauguration, Sari Club, and Dry Humour last of all. What do they say? When you're hot, you're hot. It's coming from last this time. He's led all the way to win the 2 features on Might and Power and Brazil Bay. He's come from last with a whirlwind sprint to get Strident home in the Village Roadshow plate. Number 9. Strident, trained by Russell Cameron. And the attendance figure is through, and it's the best final day attendance since 1975, 31,249. at Flemington today, 31,249. And it's another record in the aggregate for the 4 days of 284,962, up 24,452 on last year. So a record aggregate, 284,962 for the 4 days. And the final day, the best since 1975, it's 31,249.
And again, we're set for action in the AJ Rofe Handicap. Starter on his stand. Racing, Dual Photon dwelt back to last. And as they settle down, Cheeky Spy straight to the lead. Commencing very well was Dr. Prophet. Matters Apple is moving up into third position, and fourth on the outside, a Motive now going fast. Followed by Stroll Along, Ben's Rhythm, Dual Photon. And at the head of the others, Russell Dwell getting back a little. A length the Sovereign Mask is second last, and Three Eyes to Spy. Down to the 650, Dr. Prophet. 3/4 of a length, Cheeky Spy, a length the Motive. Matters Apple the inside, then Dual Photon wider is Russet Royal, and then Stroll Along, a couple to Ben's Rhythm and and Savarin. Second last in the field is Marcis and 2 lengths to Eyes to Spy. Around the corner they travel on the Bombarda train gelding. Dr. Prophet, the leader from Cheeky Spy. Not a lot in it now, and again Cheeky Spy from Dr. Prophet. Dual Photons under the whip from Mad as Apple. Eyes to Spy's out under the roses, and a Motive is struggling, but the leader is Cheeky Spy. And as they race to the 100, Cheeky Spy in front. Eyes to Spy out in no man's land is coming home pretty well, but all too late, and Cheeky Spy for the money. Cheeky Spy beat Eyes to Spy. Marcis third, fourth Mad as Apple, then Savarin, a Motive, Russet Royal, Dr. Prophet knocked up, Dual Photon did nothing, and then Ben's Rhythm and Stroll Along, a conspicuous last.
Now Bomberville, former Western Australian, the links into gate number 10. We await Star Joe to move in, Respect the Raj and Sintaza. Just the 3 to come up. Starter heading over to the platform with the last 3 to move along. Respect the Raj coming up for Chris Muntz, or about to, just doing another circle behind the line as Star Joe moved in. Now Sintaza comes up. They're in gate 10 but settled, and they're set. Ready to break 1100 metres. Off, Bomberville and Sintaza began okay towards the outside in company with Respect the Raj. The grey Katana went like a flash early and is hitting for the front over near the outside rail. Dandelar is cruising across the field, not in a hurry to get there early, settling about the middle of the pack when they came to the 800 metres now, and it's Katana. One of the leaders was Chavog, who's come across the field very fast. Chavog out wide, Respect the Raj, the grey, and Katana, the 3 leaders. Star J just behind them, and then Dandelar following him. Just behind these horses near the outside is Bomberville in the red sleeves and cap. Further back in the field is Suit, and then Vain Tycoon. Go Davo Go is next, and then Always a Chance and Sintaza and 4 or 5 Magwan when they neared the 300 metres. Chavog is the narrow leader. The rider's in a bit of trouble there. Coming after it is Bomberville. Dandelar, the grey, widest on the course, is running home strongly with Star Joe in the centre. Bomberville against the rails from Star Joe and Dandelar. The West Aussie Bomberville, though, racing away and doing it very easily over Star Joe. And Bomberville cruises home. Beat Star Joe, Dandelar. Suit fourth, and then the Radic Chavog. Vain Tycoon, Always a Chance. Katana, Sintaza, followed by Go Davo Go, Magwan, and Respect the Raj was last of all. Well, there was his Western Australian form.
A length today. Scrupulous didn't have any early speed, looking for a leader. Imperial Cross is getting across to drop to the rail and lead. Exalted Miss powers up to join it and now goes to the front, so another leader at the 1800 metre turn into the far side, and Exalted Miss shows the way about 2 lengths in front of Imperial Cross, and then another length and a half to Avacus Spy, but they're only dawdling. Fourth was Fly with Eagles, 2 lengths away Scrupulous with his mouth wide open, throwing the head about. He's not happy with the slackening speed. Over on the inside was Opera Symbol. They were followed further back, second last by on the outside Swift Zapper, and inside of it was Exotic Art. So they move along towards the 1400 in the far straight, and the leader is Exalted Miss with a head down on her chest, and they haven't gone hard at all. A length and a half to a length and 3/4 Imperial Cross. 3/4 away Avacus Spy. This should develop into merely a sprint for home the way things are going. 1 1/4 away Fly with Eagles. 2 1/2 then to Scrupulous racing on the outside of Opera Symbol, and the last pair Swift Zapper racing outside of Exotic Art. 1100 out, and down the side they work now. The leader is Exalted Miss, held together by a length and a half Imperial Cross, a similar margin Avacus Spy. Then about a length away and over on the outside of the 1000 was Fly with Eagles. Here's Scrupulous letting go now. Further back Opera Symbol, Swift Zapper and Exotic Art going up along the rail. Exalted Miss leads them as they go to the 800 metre mark, and they've quickened now. A length and a half to Imperial Cross, a half the outside Scrupulous. Back on the inside Avacus Spy from Fly with Eagles, Exotic Art, Opera Symbol and Swift Zapper make a line of 3. Exalted Miss the leader. Imperial Cross is horses getting up on the outside, and 3 Deep Scrupulous joins in at the 600, 2.5 off Fly With Eagles. To the outside, running on fairly Opera Symbol. Abacus Bar under pressure with Exotic Art and then Swift Zapper, but they bunch up rounding the turn. Exalted missed the leader, just shifted away from the rail, and about 3 horses off the rail is a leader. From second placing Scrupulous, then came Fly With Eagles, still their Imperial Cross and trying hard Opera Symbol, but Exalted misses plain sailing inside the 200 metre mark. Exalted misses going well. Here they come out wide, Fly With Eagles and Opera Symbol. Exalted misses getting tired. She's still in front, coming at it, Fly With Eagles, and got there, Fly With Eagles. Exalted missed second, third placing Opera Symbol, I think. Then came Close Up Scrupulous, followed further back by Imperial Cross. Exotic Art never got into the race. Swift Zapper and Abacus Bar was a long last.
Fabulous. 3 lengths further back in the field is Blue Blood. Star Century has passed one, and that is Magic. They go onto the side and link up with a halfway marker at the 800 here. Little or no change in the order. Ben Glide pilots the field. 3/4 Don Tristram. 3 or 4 lengths to Dr. Squill, and a length to Flinders Street. Bonfires inside Snar Dame. And then comes Carla Chief, 2.5 Born to Dance, and Lord Garganta on his outside. Star Century being third last from Blue Blood and Magic. Still no change as they gallop in the direction of the corner at the 500 metres, and Ben Glide and Don Tristram, without Don Tristram going to a clear lead from Ben Glide. A length away in the third spot is Dr. Squill. Bonfires behind those, followed by Snar Dame and Lord Garganta sprinting down the outside. They run to the 200, and Dr. Squill quickly raced up on the outside, and Dr. Squill to the lead narrowly. Born to Dance getting up on the rails. Bonfires not going on with it, but Dr. Squill looking all over a winner. Born to Dance second, and then Bonfires, but Dr. Squill wins easily from Born to Dance and Bonfires. Blue Blood, Flinders Street, Don Tristram, Snar Dame, Lord Garganta, Star Century, Magic, Carla Chief, and Ben Glide dropped out and finished a conspicuous last.
Coming up, the curtain about to come down on the spring for 98. Records have tumbled and they're set for the last. Light blinking. Itaram bouncing, missed the start slightly on the outside. Otherwise, a good dispatch. Attila Lass and Shekel are the first 2 out ahead of Spike Boots. Northern Embossing fourth over near the inside, followed by Starletto, Favoured Rev, as again. As they go past the 1800, next is Sir Linford, Noble Ben Barra. Majestic Avenue out wider going forward. True and Easy settling a good way back in the field. Itaram is last of all, and Bluestone with about 2 or 3 behind him going past the 1600. And Shekel is the leader, more than 2 lengths. Attila Lass, Northern Embossing is third. Spike Boots is a half a length away fourth. 1.5 Starletto outside, Favoured Rev. 1 1/4 then Sir Linford, Noble Ben Barra the inside, and as again. 1 further back is True and Easy, a neck to Bluestone. 2 lengths Majestic Avenue and 2 lengths to Itaram. The pace is generous. It'll suit the back markers if they can run on at the 1200. And Shekel is the leader, about 2 lengths in front. Attila Lass is running second, a length and a half away Spike Boots and Northern Embossing together. 2 lengths Starletto fifth, 1.5 to the grey Favoured Rev. A neck away Sir Linford, 2 lengths as again outside Noble Ben Barra. Next Bluestone, True and Easy, Majestic Avenue on the inside, and Itaram last of all. Shekel took the field down the side, only a half length on Attila Lass, a length away Northern Embossing. Spike Boots is ridden along to make some ground, and 2 lengths Starletto still travelling okay, fifth at the turn, followed by Favoured Rev and Sir Linford. A couple Noble Ben Barra. Bluestone still a long way back, coming for the home turn. So too True and Easy a long way back on the inside. Majestic Avenue is one of the last, and Itaram when they corner. Shekel in front, Spike Boots the first to go after it with Attila Lass. Northern Embossing sticking to the inside, coming home well, and now Starletto called on for a run, and they're followed by Sir Linford. 300 to go. Shekel is the leader from Attila Lass. Starletto running on with Sir Linford out wide. Northern Embossing down to the inside, and True and Easy's trying to run into the clear, and Majestic Avenue is charging home on the inside. It's Starletto the leader. Majestic Avenue pegging it back on the rails. Starletto, Majestic Avenue. Majestic Avenue goes home the better. They hit the line. Oh, close Majestic Avenue or Starletto. True and Easy third, and then came Sir Linford, followed by Northern Embossing as again, and then Favoured Rev, followed by Bluestone, Itaram, Noble Ben Barra, Shekel, Attila Lass knocked up, and Spike Boots last of all. Photo here. Majestic Avenue on the inside, and on the outside Starletto. Stay out of this. 5's got it, Starletto, Nash Ruella. Number 5, Starletto, Nash Ruella.
Easing back from the wide alley, looking to get in somewhere. Rusty Dusty Grey goes to the 1400 to lead by about a length. Raja Jazz Tizer. There's another one caught wide around them, just obscured for the moment. Back on the inside running. In fact, it's Jester's Edge going around them. Back on the inside, Northgate from Rubiton Road as they go to the 1200 metre turn. Wee Bush is next on the inside. Celestial Body is there. Around them goes Inkling, but deep on the track. And further back then, Eastern Symphony. Bonza Blues only got one behind it. That's 2 lengths away, Denison Ruler. I suppose there'd be a good 8 lengths first to last as they come down the side, where Rusty Dusty Grey is the leader by a length, the Raja Jazz. Third length and a quarter off Jester's Edge. Passed now by Inkling, still making that long run as they go to the 800 from Northgate. Celestial Body is tracking up around Tizer. Further back in the field than Eastern Symphony. With them, Wee Bush the inside now under pressure. Rubiton Road clearing it. Then Bonza Blue as Wee Bush dropped back to last with Denison Ruler about to go past it. On the turn for home now. They've got about 500 to travel, and Rusty Dusty Grey led narrowly from Raja Jazz. On the outside, Inkling. Back on the inside of those Northgate from Jester's Edge, who bumped inside of Celestial Body and sent it deep. Bonza Blue got the backwash and went very deep. Denison Ruler gets up inside of it. Rubiton Road, Eastern Symphony, Tizer, and last of all, Wee Bush, 200 out. Rusty Dusty Grey led. Now Jester's Edge is starting to put in a finish. Jester's Edge is swept to the front. Celestial Body comes after the Jester, but it's Jester's Edge and Dusty Grey. Jester's Edge in front, and Jester's Edge wins it. Rusty Dusty Grey second, Celestial Body third. Denison Ruler, Raja Jazz, Northgate, Bonza Blue. Rubiton Road, Eastern Symphony, and a break the other trio. Wee Bush, Tizer, and after making that ambitious run along.
They're off on the last here at Randwick. Come on, Grace jumped well. So did Star Billing. No, never mind, got out nicely. And right up there, Schwarzkopf in company with Miss Frederica. Over on the fence next is Very Juzza, followed closely by Opals, Tina Star wide out from that deep alley. And then comes Zap, White Satin and Silk from Alimony. Yodelar is second last and 3